I'm literally just walking around with lettuce in my bra. Hey guys, so I just pulled up to the grocery store. Crew is sleeping in the back, so I figured I would update what I'm doing. I'm actually gonna go pick up Cal from school, but I'm stopping at the grocery store first to grab a coffee and cabbage. So I put, actually my last vlog, I kind of spoke to you guys about weaning, and then I quit breastfeeding a couple of weeks ago, but I'm still having a lot of milk, and it's actually it's so awkward. It's actually like really sore. So I asked you guys on Instagram like what to do. I have like a lump in my breast that's like hurting, and like I'm definitely like expressing tons of milk in the shower when I feel like this should be drying up by now. So I literally have not ever gotten this many messages on a topic before. I mean, I got 40 plus messages on Instagram on what to do, which I'm so thankful for, so thank you guys. I always love hearing your ideas and input, but the number one thing everybody was saying was cabbage. So it seems so weird. Like the first like 3 people that said it, I was like, okay, whatever. But now I'm like, okay, literally everybody said cabbage. So I'm gonna try it. You like stick the cabbage leaves in your bra and it's supposed to dry out your boobs, which feels so wrong. Like you try for so hard, like you try so hard to get your breast milk like in and flowing and stuff when your newborn is born, and then now I'm like trying to dry it up. It feels like a crime, but it's just uncomfortable. We're done nursing. We've been done for a couple weeks now, and I need to get rid of this milk. So we're gonna go get some cabbage and see how it works. Okay, I just walked out of the grocery store with cabbage and whipped cream. Like a freak. Who buys those two things together? But I did get cabbage, obviously. And then I found these. I'm so excited. I saw Liza Adele, she's another YouTube mommy, post on her stories about these. And she didn't say which one was better. So I'm just gonna buy them both and try them each out, but I'm excited. They're like a coffee creamer whipped cream. So this is like a nitro, it's by Ready Whip. This is a nitro foam, and then this is a sweet foam. So I'm excited to put these on my coffee. And then I also got a peppermint mocha and a cookie because I'm doing a video for something else. Oh, did you wake up? He stayed asleep the whole time, which is so nice that he's still in his like infant seat, because I can do that. But I know here pretty soon, probably for Christmas, we will get him a toddler car seat, because he's pretty much just about out of that infant one. I mean, he's still so little though. He's only 18 pounds, but he's getting tall, so we'll have to switch him out soon. But it's so nice when you can still just like take the infant seat in and not have to wake them. All right, I'm gonna go pick up Cal. All right, you guys want some of this cookie?
What?
It's a snowman.
It's a snowman?
You gotta split it with your brother, yeah.
Yeah, but what are mine?
Well, I got one for you guys to share.
Oh.
Is that the half you want? Here you go, crew. You're welcome. Is it good? All right, guys. This is what you're supposed to do. I'm literally just walking around with lettuce in my bra, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna put it on the other side too, because why not? But this is so weird. I really hope it works. I'm gonna let you guys know tomorrow if it helps. I don't know, is it supposed to take like one day? Are you supposed to do this for like a week? Are you supposed to like run errands with cabbage in your bra? I don't know. So I don't know if this is like a phase or what, but he did this yesterday. He put everything in his crib. Today he's dumping it all in the hallway. Don't worry, I've told him to stop multiple times. Cal, seriously. I think we're gonna have to do timeout. We're gonna have to pick all this up and then do a timeout.
No!
You guys, look what he just did. That happened, okay, you're probably like, okay, what, were you not watching your kid for an hour? No, this happened in like literally 3 minutes. He emptied his laundry basket and all of his toy baskets just right there in the hallway. Now we gotta clean up, so goodbye. All right, so I just ordered these from Amazon for Crew's crib. So, yeah, so he doesn't get hurt anymore. Crew is the worst snapper at home. It's so weird. He sleeps through the night. He doesn't wear a sleep sack or anything. Sleeps through the night 100%, 12 hours every night, no issues. But when it comes to trying to put him down for a nap, he just stands in his crib and screams and cries. He only naps if we go somewhere during the day, and he'll sleep in the car. He will not take a nap at home. So I've been at least like forcing him to just go in his crib and take, you know, 10, 20 minutes of like quiet time, and hopefully if he's quiet. But most of the time he just stands there and screams. And the other day he actually ended up like hitting his mouth on the crib, like on the railing. So I got these pads because I think what he's doing is he's just getting like worked up, and he's like jumping up and down, and like he hit his head. So hopefully this will help protect him, but I don't know what to do as far as his naps go. I've kind of just been taking it day by day, and usually we've just been leaving the house to do it because I don't know what to do at home. Like, he just will not take a nap. So we just have to tie. Here, we're gonna put it through. Actually, let's go this way so the ties are on the outside. So we're gonna loop it through, stick it through here, and then I'm gonna tie it in a bow.
Oh. Okay.
This way, Crew can't hurt his mouth if he bumps his head on the crib. He won't get hurt.
Okay.
And he can't chew on it. Alright, so there's how it turns out. And it's nice and soft for him now. Okay, so I'm gonna make some steak tacos for dinner tonight. I've never made this recipe before, but I got this stir fry steak. I guess it's like strips of steak. It actually looks really good. So I'm gonna marinate this inside here. This is just orange juice, freshly squeezed. I'm supposed to have lime juice, but they were out of limes on my Walmart order. So we don't have limes, but it's cilantro, cumin, salt and pepper, and orange juice. So I'm gonna marinate this in the fridge until I start cooking. So Cal just called me in here to show me his choo-choo train that he built. Look at that. There was nothing on here. So he built this whole bridge and everything by himself. He's getting so good at this. But we're still working on this mess here. Also, how cute are these shoes? I'm so sad though because they are way too narrow for my feet, but I found them on Poshmark and I was really excited to rock them for Christmas time, but unfortunately they're too narrow. So I'm gonna I actually already relisted them. So if you follow me on Poshmark, I think it's The New Mom with underscores in between. I have them on there, but they're so cute. They're brand new, never been worn. So I just listed those. I have a whole bunch of stuff though that I need to list. And I'll show you guys our front porch because David did it and it looks so cute. So this actually, they kind of like go off and on. They're candy canes, but look at this. So he didn't want to do the whole roof because it's super high. So he just did the garage, and then we got a Grinch, and so it looks like the Grinch is like pulling the lights off of the house. And I think it turned out so adorable. And then he just did like the bushes and stuff too. And this reindeer blew down. There we go. So fun. All right, so it's the next morning, and I had to resort to busting out my breast pump because it was just so engorged and painful, and I feel so much better now. I got out like an ounce and a half, and I tried to stop myself. I'm so used to like pumping as much as I can, and so it was like really hard to be like, okay, that's all I need to get out. So I just got out like an ounce and a half, and then I went ahead and ordered Pink Stork makes a no more flow or something like that. Some sort of tea that's supposed to help reduce your milk supply. So I just ordered that on Amazon, so it should be here in a couple of days. Because the cabbage is not, I mean, maybe it takes a while, but I have not noticed any difference with the cabbage leaves. So I'm gonna try the tea, and I'm so sad that I had to pump, but I had to get rid of it. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I put so much in there, so it's like, it takes forever to get to the coffee, but wow, that's amazing. These boys are being so wild. We're about to leave to go to the gym. He needs a nap, so it's a good thing we're gonna leave because he can sleep in the car. And we're gonna go to the gym, and afterwards we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A so they can get out their energy. Although Crew doesn't really get out of his energy there because I don't really put him in the play area. Because every time I do, Cal, he gets like pushed down and stuff because he's just too little for it. So it doesn't really work out in his favor, but at least Cal can get his energy out. This is what I'm wearing. Okay, before we go, I'm gonna show you guys what I started taking now that I'm not breastfeeding. Taking this especially before I go to the gym. It's called MetaBurn, it's by Plexus. It's like a fat burner and energizer. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It makes me so energized, and it's like all natural. But for the longest time, actually ever since I started taking Plexus supplements, I've always been pregnant or breastfeeding, so I've never been able to try like their fat burners. So this one is what I've started trying, and I take 1 or 2 a day, and it's so, so good. I'll kind of show you guys too an update on my stomach. But yeah, I can totally tell I'm like not bloated, and I've lost more inches. So definitely give it a try if you are trying to lose some fat. I was worried that after breastfeeding I would gain weight, but so far we've been good, and I've actually lost a little bit with that fat burner. And everyone that told me to get one of these, thank you, because it's so much easier. And you get so much more juice out, and the seeds stay in here, so you don't have to worry about the seeds. Okay, I'm gonna go. These children are crazy. It is like 9 a.m. and they are already like so energized and screaming, so let's go. Okay, so we just got done at Chick-fil-A, and so anyways, I'm so upset about what happened there. So I always let Cal like go into the play area and like play while we eat lunch, and then once the food comes out, he like eats with us, and then he goes back in and plays. And it's a nice way for them to get out their energy. Anyways, he was in there, and kids kept climbing up the slide, and Cal is very like by the book and a rule obeyer, so he kept coming out to me and being like, they're going up the slide. He was getting so frustrated with the other kids, and I was like, you know, it's okay, just you worry about yourself. And so he would go in there, and he's like trying to tell them like, hey, don't go up the slide. And next thing I know, I'm like looking in there, the kids were like ganging up on Cal, and he was saying, he's like, they're being mean to me. And I'm like, well, just don't talk to them. They pushed him down to the ground, and like, so then I like ran in there, and like the mom, I don't know if she was the mom or the grandma, like wasn't paying attention, but she could see, and like once she saw me get up to go like run to his rescue, then she like walked over and was like, hey boys, no pushing. And so like she obviously didn't care that much, so like I went in there and I was like, hey, stop it, and broke them apart. I mean, Cal was on the floor, and then I was like, do you want to come out? And he was like, no, I want to stay in here. I'm like, okay, well just, you know, do your own thing. So I leave again, and I look back in there, and they were pushing him again. So I like ran in the next time, and I was like, all right, Cal, we're just gonna have to leave. We can't play in here now because until these mean boys leave. I said that like so that the mom could hear me, because they were being so mean. But I didn't say that until we were leaving. So I was like getting him ready to leave. I was like, we can't be in here anymore. And because the boys were being so mean to him, and so they started mocking him as he was crying. They started like mocking him, and then they're like, ha ha, you have to leave now, ha ha, and like being so mean because I was making him leave because I didn't want him to keep getting pushed down to the ground. So I like looked at the boys and I was like, stop. and they still like, they didn't really listen to me either, but they just kept laughing at him. And then I left and I was like, poor Cal was crying because he didn't get to play and he was getting pushed and bullied. And as I was leaving, I was like, you can go back in there when those mean boys are gone. Hopefully that lady heard me, but she like wasn't doing anything about it, and it was just so frustrating. It made my heart hurt for him, because that's the first time I've ever seen him be like bullied like that before. I've never seen, I mean, he's been like pushed at the playground, like, but he's never been like antagonized like that. Like every time he went in there, they were like picking on him, and it was so sad. Hopefully he's watching this movie. But oh my gosh, that was just really hard for me to see and watch him. Like, I felt so bad for him, and like, he's my kid. That is totally me. Like, I am the type of person that just, you know, cries, and I'm always like super nice, and those boys were just so mean, and it worries me about when he goes to school, and like, I can't even imagine if like kids are gonna be mean like that to him. It's gonna hurt me. I don't know. I just wanted to share that, and I didn't know what to do. I was telling my mom on the drive home on the phone, and she's like, you should have told the manager and they could have got kicked out. I'm like, I'm not gonna go tell the manager about, I'm gonna go tell on little kids to the Chick-fil-A manager, but still, that mom should have done, or grandma, I'm not sure, but she should have. If those were my kids, if Cal pushed someone, heck no, I would have pulled him out and sat him at my table the rest of the meal. He would not be back in there if he was pushing kids down to the ground. But that's just me. That's my parenting.
There's the one to be good boys.
I know. We wanted to let them be good boys. He still heard what I was talking about.
Well, they're going to go fly and they'll push me.
Yeah, they can't. They shouldn't push.
But next time they won't do that ever again.
Next time they won't do that ever again. I hope not.
I hope your mommy will make them happy again, and so they'll say hi to me.
Yeah. So oh, that's so sweet. He just said, I hope their mommy will make them happy again, and next time they'll say hi to me. You're such a sweet boy, honey. I love you. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys these perfumes that I just got. They are by the company Dossier. They sent these to me, and the cool thing about these perfumes is it's actually mimicking designer fragrances. So this bottle is only $29, and it smells just like Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. So the first one that I chose is Floral 1, and I used to have that scent. Actually, it was my first ever designer fragrance, was Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. So it's only $29, and it smells literally just like it. And they also send you a travel size, which it does say on here that you can use this first to see if you like the scent, and then if you don't, you can send the bottle back. But I already know that I like it, so I think this is really nice to just throw in your purse. So the second scent I chose is called Floral 2, and this one is inspired by Gucci Bloom, which has been on my wish list for a very long time. I've never actually owned it. So I feel like for $29, now I can smell like I have Gucci perfume on. And it's so funny because I like ironically found this in a catalog the other day, and I was smelling it. So I compared them, and it smells exactly the same. It's literally identical. And again, there's like the little travel size one. So I just want to share that with you guys. I'll have a link down below with 10% off your purchase. So it's even better deal, but I really like them. I also like how clean the packaging is. It's like super just clean and fresh, and it looks super expensive, but it's not. I just made the boys dinner. They have quesadillas, which I just whipped up. I did shredded cheese and then rotisserie chicken in there, and it's so good. And then they have leftover mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A today, and peaches and milk. And they're wearing matching PJs right now. They're so cute. We found them at Sam's Club. They're by Carter's. But I was shopping on H&M, and I'm really tempted to place a huge order for like winter clothes, because they had a ton of matching stuff on there, and it was all so cute, but I don't know if I can justify it. Is that yummy, crew? Yeah?
That's yummy too.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you like it. All right, guys, so it's a lot later now, and we've just been home hanging out at the house. mainly just playing in Cal's room, and the boys, I just turned on Blippi for them. Crew never watches TV, but right now he's got his little snack cup and he's just sitting there like watching Blippi. So I'm like, I'm gonna use this time to clean up the house. I'm just like so ready for him to be at the age where he starts to enjoy a movie or a TV show, because so far he's 14 months old and has zero interest. And so I know like once they hit that stage, you can get a lot more done because they can get a little bit distracted. So I'm gonna take that time to clean up the house. And tonight, David wanted to do a date night, and of course we can't like go anywhere, but he is bringing home Italian food, and I think we're gonna split maybe some wine or something and just like have a at-home parent date night. So I'm excited for that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and end today's vlog so that I can edit it and get it up for tomorrow and enjoy our little parents date night after the kids go to bed tonight, and get some cleaning in really quick while the boys watch their Blippi. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I'm excited for Vlogmas, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.